guys, this is Toby. I'm in my room, as you can see. Well, you don't know what my room is unless you've seen my other videos, but you still wouldn't know 100% if it's my room, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it because it'd be a little bit awkward if I was making videos in somebody else's room. Anyway, Everto and I were supposed to be making a video today, but he's got schoolwork. So he's lame, and I'm here to make our quota of the video every day of December Day, and I'm going to start us off by making the first biography, my biography. And if you don't want to hear it, then you're just going to have to leave the channel. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, I'm kind of nervous. I'm still a noob at this stuff. I'm going to adjust my camera because I have a feeling it's looking away from me. Here we go. Okay. Starting off with likes, dislikes, favorite stuff, all that jazz. My favorite clothes are trip pants and free hug shirts. It's pretty much my entire life story right there. Religiously, I am a Christian. I don't quite see it as a religion so much as a relationship. If you ask a religious person, they'll tell you I'm a heathen. They don't like me very much. Some of my teachers think I'm the greatest saint on the planet, and the other ones think I'm the worst example to all the kids. So it's kind of, don't know how you'd express that. Favorite food is Pop-Tarts, popcorn, popsicles, everything with a pop, because I love pop, just not the music, ironically. My favorite music, Hayley Williams, Paramore. God, I love that woman. I said God I love, not God I love. I do love God, though. And he's all over my ceiling, actually. You can see in another one of my videos. Yeah, I'm really big into rock, though, which everyone in the world is into rock. They just define rock different ways. I like metal, some screamo, like Under Oath, Bullet for My Valentine. And, I don't know, I'm not that much into grindcore death metal. I can honestly say I don't like any country other than Reba McEntire, because she's a redhead, which makes her hot. Kind of like older woman hot. Like Hayley Williams, as an old woman, but with the retarded genre. But yeah, and I also dislike rap quite a lot, very much so. I love Lecrae to death. I love Toby Mac, even though he's not really that much a rap. I love P.O.D. Eminem's awesome, but I really just hate the genre with a passion. I think it's kind of butchered what music really is. But we're not going to get into that because I have enough haters as it is. My favorite YouTubers. I've always had a YouTube account for a long time before I started making any actual videos, but I've always been a big fan of What the Buck. I think the guy is hilarious. He's just downright right about like almost everything. It's kind of funny. And, you know, he's not afraid to look gay to be hilarious, which if I could be hilarious at the cost of looking gay, then I would, but I can't because I'm not a funny person. I love the Minxie chick. Even though people kind of hate her because her boobs are always showing, but I would marry that chick if I could, but I don't live in Pennsylvania, so I won't. Probably shouldn't have said that. Now everyone knows where she lives. I live in North Carolina, so now you know where I live. So if you're going to stalk somebody, stalk me, because I'm not a hot chick, so I don't know why you would. But, yeah, that's like my top 3 list of women in the world now is like Hayley Williams, Reba McEntire, and the Minxie chick. Don't tell my girlfriend. It's alright, she'll get over it. Other favorite music, my favorite Christian band is Pillar. My favorite non-Christian band is either Paramore or Bullet for My Valentine. The Paramore is kind of semi-Christian. They have good morals. It doesn't necessarily make them Christian, but it makes them good. I would definitely say hobbies. I'm learning how to skateboard, failing but learning. I am learning how to play guitar, failing but learning. Yeah, I'm kind of learning to sing, but I have a really annoying voice, so it's kind of hard. Even if I had all the talent in the world, I'd still sound kind of bad. So, you know, it's like half talent, half work, you know, when it comes to being a good singer. I might learn to screamo sometime. That's kind of Sparky's thing right now, so I'm just kind of trying to let it go, because I don't really like screamo unless it's, like, perfect. So, unless I could get it perfect, I would always hate my voice screaming, so I'm not really going to get into it too much. I am shaking. Oh, I love cookies with a passion. Another thing you should know. I really love cookies. I'm a big pro wrestling nut. I've got a lot of Jeff Hardy stuff in my room, but honestly, my favorite wrestler at this moment is Edge. Second favorite would be CM Punk, and then my third favorite would be Jeff Hardy. So he's not really my top guy anymore, but I do have a lot of his stuff. I also have a lot of Undertaker stuff. He's my favorite older guy, but my favorite is CM Punk. I have a shirt for him, straight edge, all the way, no drugs, no alcohol. I don't even believe in sex before marriage, which is good. You guys should follow that example. It'll keep you from AIDS, lung cancer, and liver diseases, and all that great stuff. Yes, another thing. Favorite video games, Kingdom Hearts. Gotta love Kingdom Hearts all the way. Final Fantasy is the Beastie Series 2. That's just my basic genre, but I have played Super Smash Brothers day and night for like weeks on end with other people because it's the best game to ever play with tons of other people. I mean, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy are the best all around, but you can only play one person at a time, really. I mean, you can get multiple people just like taking turns or something, but it's Super Smash Brothers is a lot more fun sometimes because you get like 8 people at the same time. Well, 4 people, but it's still awesome. And Bomberman 64. I love the N64. Best game system in the world. Favorite color is orange. I have lots of orange stuff. I'm actually wearing my favorite orange shirt right now. But I have an orange tie, I've got black and orange drip pants, and I've got just a lot of orange in place. I've got like 5 orange belts, which is pretty much all my belts, other than like 2 of them. And I'm looking for something to talk about. Invader Zim. I love Invader Zim. I love Gurr. I wish I was Gurr sometimes, so I could marry Hello Kitty and have the world's perfect kids. I love to paint my face sometimes, do some face painting stuff. You'll eventually see that in some videos. I haven't really used it yet, because we haven't done anything really big yet. Hopefully this will be one of our better videos of the week. Isn't saying much because we kind of suck. I wear a lot of Axe products, so if you wonder what I smell like, that's what I smell like. I love Jesus. I love Jesus. I love Jesus. I love Jesus. I love soccer too. Not as much as Jesus, but I do love soccer, and I run. I'm a cross-country runner. 18th in state, kind of, out of the private schools, I think. So it's pretty decent out of like 150-something kids, I feel pretty good about that. And I go to a private Christian school, which I don't like very much. I love the facility. I just hate most of the people. I don't really hate them. I just want them to die. It's not really the same thing. I have a hair straightener. His name is Chomp Chomp. Yeah. And I am straight, if that was ever in question. I love women. I love boobs and curves that guys just don't have. I'm sorry. And other things that guys just don't have. Like pretty eyelashes. I love Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Arcanine. I love that Arcanine. Second favorite is Dragonite. Third favorite is Gengar. After that, I don't really remember. Growing up, my favorite was always Wartortle. Between Squirtle and Blastoise, I love Wartortle. I loved all 3 of them personally, but Wartortle was just the shiz to me, I just realized now that when I was growing up on Red and Blue, I never had an Arcanine on my games, which is my favorite for the longest time now. Not the longest time. My longest time was Wartortle because I loved it for like the first 14 years of my life. The last 2 years, I loved Arcanine. I think my love changes a lot. But not agape love, Pokemon love. There's a difference. Eros right now, I'm kind of focused on K-love, but agape, it's Jesus, and, well, I don't have sacrificial love, actually. I wish I did. One day I will, hopefully, when I can understand what it means. Other favorite YouTubers, Swift Karate Chop, Matthew Brian Brown. Love that guy to death. He is, like, my favorite person in the world. If him and Minxie had a baby, I would, like, marry that little girl, Like, even more than the actual Minxie chick. It's just how amazing it would be. Just like if Haley Williams and... I can't imagine Haley Williams with anyone else. I just want Haley Williams so bad. Not like that. Well, half like that. It comes with the marriage. My favorite animal is puppies. I love puppies. I love fluffy puppies and big puppies. But I love big fluffy puppies a lot. I don't like little naked puppies too much. Chihuahuas hate me. My girlfriend's Chihuahua loves me, which is weird because all the other Chihuahuas I've met in my life try to kill me. So it's pretty cool. My favorite pet ever in the history of my life would be between my cat Tilly and my dog Philip. I've had like 10 pets, mostly dogs. I've only had one cat, and I think we had a parrot when I was a baby or something. I love lightsabers. My favorite movie is between Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Honestly, Vampires Suck is my favorite new movie. Well, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World comes pretty close. I love The Passion of the Christ, but it freaks me out every time I see it. It is a gory, bloody movie, but it reminds you of how much Jesus loves you. And I love... What else do I love? I don't remember right now. But, you know, it'll come back to me. My favorite song in the world is either My Heart by Paramore or Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. That's kind of a random combo. But, yeah. I also love the song There Will Be a Day by Jeremy Camp. And there's a lot of random, like, corny songs that most people kind of like to hate sometimes that I really cry at. One is the My Heart Will Go On, the Titanic song. And another one is To Be Held. I think it's Natalie Grant that sings it, but I don't remember. Crystal Myers, The Beauty of Grace. Love that song. And I love Jesus. I do. Very much. And I love you. Unless you're Ponita. Because I hate Ponita. Oh, and I love Film Cow. That's my other favorite YouTube series. We're going to make a lot of Film Cow spoofs. I was about to say we don't make anything yet. Because we just love Film Cow so much. Me and Sparky are going to have a quoting war sometime, where we're going to quote a lot of Film Cow stuff. And just go back and forth for as long as we possibly can. Yeah, I also like to quote Swifty a lot. I do that at school all the time. I just pick up a random object. I'm like, look at this, I found this. Look at this, I found this. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. I love some of the YouTube people. A lot of them, actually, yeah. And I love when people do acoustic covers of really good songs. Because it makes me feel like one day I could play it acoustically. It'd just be sweet. Even though I have a really annoying voice, so it might sound kind of crappy. Which means Sparky might do a cover of Situations this weekend, which will probably sound terrible, but we'll look pretty hot doing it. So it'll be alright. And Charlie Brown. I really hope the camera can see all this, because if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to do this all over again, which is really awkward the second time. I hate shooting something a second time. Because the first time it's like kind of awkward, and it's like, yeah, I'm nervous. The second time it's like, okay, I've rehearsed this, I've done it already. But then you're trying to repeat yourself instead of being original, and it sounds terrible when I do it. It just doesn't work. So you guys want to see something cool? Hat. I gotta look at myself in the mirror actually to see how stupid I look. Yeah, that's as cool as I get right now. I'd show you a lightsaber, but I'm too lazy, so I'm just gonna end the video. But lots of love. This was a Crazy Carnage Productions thing. I don't know if that matters. I'm gonna put it on my account too. Might even put this on Facebook if it's good enough. Yes. Oh, my favorite people in the world. Jesus. Jesus. Maybe Chuck Norris, then Jesus again. I love Brandy, Giggles, and Amy, Kayla, Catherine, Becca, and Sparky, Reese, Reggie, and I love Jesus, and I love my mother. I do, believe it or not. And that's all I can really throw out right now. If there's another top 10 loved person that's on my list that I haven't named, I will put them later. Oh, and Christine. And if you think you're the Christine I'm talking about, you're probably wrong. Because I know like 5 Christines, and I dislike all but 2 of them, and I only love one of them. It's not the one I call my sister. And yeah. I got these cool hats. My ex-girlfriend crocheted them for me. She's now like my best friend because she crocheted these for me. And chomp chomp. See the damage here.